I think this is a message that all of us can relate to. So here we go. So last year, I had almost 1,000 sessions. And I've been counseling and coaching people for several years now. And one of the most common challenges that we face is the inability to move on from certain events or situations. Now, these situations generally involve loss. The loss of a loved one, a friend, the loss of a relationship. And this is something that we have all faced. And if not, we will face it in this lifetime. All of us. Our shared, common human experience. Now, there are a few ingredients that empower people to move on from difficult times. The number one ingredient, or not number one, these aren't in any order of importance, okay? They are in whatever importance you place on them, if any at all. But the first ingredient that I will share is stop associating with people who keep you mentally, or even sometimes physically, trapped in time. Now, I like to describe the coaching process with the idiom, you can't see the forest for the trees. And what that idiom represents, the forest is the potential solutions and possibilities for whatever situation or challenge that you're facing. And the trees are in the way. You can't see the forest of possibilities and potential solutions because all these damn trees are in the way. And the trees represent challenges, obstacles, and they are controllable, uncontrollable, and self-imposed obstacles. Now, talking to a coach or a counselor or therapist, the process of doing that empowers us to clear away the trees and see the forest of potential solutions and possibilities. But sometimes we choose to talk to other people. Maybe it's family members, friends. And sometimes the people that we talk to don't help us clear away the trees. They just bring more trees, more challenges, more obstacles, and keep you trapped in the forest, blind to the most helpful way forward. I believe that we have to accept the difficult reality that some people will never allow us to move on. So sometimes we must choose to do so without them. Ingredient number 2, focus on yourself and the life that you are here to live. Set goals and strive for things that you deem worthy of your time and energy. Now, I've often quoted Earl Nightingale, and he's someone that I consider to be an OG in the world of personal development. Earl Nightingale defines success like this. He says, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. And the thing is, you have to decide what that goal is. You have to decide what is worthy of your time in this life. Everyone wants to talk about finding their purpose or finding themselves, learning who am I, while living other people's standards, convictions, and beliefs. If you want to find your purpose, if you want to find yourself, then you must think for yourself. And once you establish your worthy goal, the key is then to focus all of your energy on that and living the life that you were sent here to live instead of being a prisoner of a past that is unchangeable. Ingredient number 2 is to focus on yourself and the life that you are here to live. Number 3, consider your pain. Consider any resentments or bitterness that are connected to your pain, and own responsibility for the role that you played in creating the associated experience. Now, this mainly applies, I think, to the loss of a relationship. But maybe you hold sadness, pain, and guilt because of your dealings with someone who is now passed on. And facing ourselves, owning responsibility for these things can be a very painful process, but we must own how we contributed to the issues. And this will enable us to learn from our mistakes and will empower us to move forward as more complete human beings, more equipped with wisdom, humility, empathy, and compassion to live better in the world with others. And most importantly, to be able to live with ourselves. The final ingredient that I would like to discuss today is simply time. It takes time to move on from certain life events and situations. Change is difficult. Loss is difficult. They can cause us, or these situations can cause us a great amount of sadness and pain. And to feel sadness and pain in these situations is human. We all experience it. It's a part of our shared human experience. To feel sadness and pain in situations like this is human. And being human, I think, is a good thing. Now, I don't claim that these ingredients will free you from your sadness and pain. But I'm certain that if you contemplate these ideas, if you meditate on these ideas, if you pray on these ideas, and you strive to apply them in your life, they may not take away the sadness and pain, but they will at least lighten your load. Thank you for being here. Please take what you need and leave the rest.